These are 10 businesses you should consider doing starting from 2025. The narratives of business has changed. The paradigm for what we call business is different from the traditional businesses that we knew about many years ago. As transitions have come, you must understand that if you don't change with the changing times, you may be left behind. Many are hooked in financial pain. Many are hooked in systems that work no more. There are people who use a 1950 model to try to power a 2025 business. Some people use a 2000 model to try to power a business in 2025, and it's just not realistic because the narratives have changed. Artificial intelligence has changed everything, and so you can't do business the traditional way. I want to name for you 10 businesses that you must consider doing from 2025 moving forward. No one made money looking for money. They made money trying to meet a need, and in meeting the need of people, their needs were met. These are sustainable business models that 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 50 years from now, most of these businesses I would name to you will still be relevant. Number 1, e-commerce store or drop shipping. The global e-commerce market is expected to reach a whopping $8 trillion by 2028. That's approximately 3 years from now. With drop shipping growing at a rate of 23% annually, this model allows you to run an online store without holding inventory. It's good for entrepreneurs who want to sell popular or niche products with low startup costs. For example, curated subscription boxes based on themes like pets, fitness, snack, print-on-demand services for customized merchandise as t-shirts, mugs, apparel. Drop shipping sustainable or eco-friendly products to meet the growing demand of customers. If you can consider the e-commerce store and the drop shipping system, you would make a lot of money from 2025. Most stores are leaving the usual physical locations into an e-location. More than half of the world's population is online, so if you want to get the market, go online. Number 2 is AI consulting. The artificial intelligence industry is projected to be worth approximately $244 billion by the end of 2025, few months from now. Crazy, right? With businesses across sectors seeking AI expertise. This is best for individuals that have strong skill in analysis and are able to offer artificial intelligence systems and services to help businesses integrate AI tools for efficiency and automation. You know that as impressive as AI is, it is still in a very infant state, and so this is the time for you to get into the market to learn AI tools and be able to incorporate them in industries, in companies, developing custom AI powered solutions such as chatbots or data analytics. And these chatbots are able to help the people to have predictable results, to understand how the business works, to control sales, to control finances, and to give you accurate information that some humans may be inefficient about, providing ethical AI auditing and compliance guidance. The third business you must do from 2025 moving forward is digital marketing agency. The demand for digital marketing services is growing at a compound annual growth rate of 11% through 2023. Businesses need help with content creation, SEO, social media management, and online advertisements. And this is where you come in. You are able to help businesses get a social media presence and online presence. You don't even need a product to make money in 2025. This is best for those with digital marketing expertise and experience who can specialize in a specific niche, and they can offer services like targeting industries with high marketing budgets such as real estate or healthcare, and also providing ongoing retainer-based services for a steady revenue stream, using automation to streamline campaign management and reporting. The fourth kind of business you must do in 2025 is health and wellness coaching. The US wellness market is growing by 10% annually as more people prioritize self-care. An online fitness trainer, life coach, or wellness coach can capitalize on this trend, can jump on the wave of this trend. This is best for certified coaches who enjoy motivation and guiding others. You can sell courses, and these courses are evergreen because they would exist for a lifetime, and you can make passive income from that. Personalized meal plans and workout routines, providing one-on-one coaching sessions either virtually or in person, upselling branded merchandise or wellness products. The fifth business you must do from 2025 moving forward is mobile app development. With the global mobile app market revenue projected to exceed 620 billion US dollars by the year 2030, opportunities are abound for developers. It's best for entrepreneurs with strong coding and project management skills. They can help in developing apps for underserved industries such as AI-powered financial planning or healthcare, creating on-demand service apps for food delivery, cleaning, or other local services, building customized apps for businesses as a service. The sixth kind of business that you must be doing is sustainable product and eco consulting. With customers increasingly favoring environmentally friendly products, there has been a massive war against products that fight our ecosystem and destroy the health chances of people on this earth. Many companies have received lawsuits from people who find their companies as a nuisance and a disturbance to environmental peace and environmental standards. So people are gravitating towards environmentally friendly products. There is a large market for sustainable businesses best for eco-conscious entrepreneurs. People who are passionate about ethical sourcing. You could sell goods made from recycled or upcycled materials such as clothing line or household items. Eco consulting advise businesses on how to implement more sustainable practices and reduce their carbon footprint. The seventh kind of business you must consider doing in 2025. Now, if by this point you have not subscribed to my channel, please do well to subscribe and like and share for more content. Is virtual event planning. The world is literally digital and many meetings are virtual, literally, where the restrictions of geography are no longer implemented because virtual reality is able to bring people together. Virtual and hybrid events have become a mainstream part of business and social life. The virtual event market is expected to grow by 20% annually through 2030. This is best for highly organized individuals with strong networking and communication skills. They will be open to a client base of companies holding webinars, conferences, and corporate meetings, non-profit hostings, virtual fundraisers, educational institutions organizing online seminars. The eighth business model that you should consider doing in 2025, especially if you are in the US or other first world nations, is the pet care services. The US pet industry surpassed $150 billion in 2024 and continues to grow. This is best for animal lovers with flexible schedules, and they could offer services like adventure walks for high energy breeds or pet sitting for senior pets, expanding into mobile grooming or pet training, and they could sell a correlated line of green pet supplies online. Number 9 business you should think of doing from 2025 moving forward is the podcast production and services. With over 540 million people listening to podcasts in 2025, there is a growing market for audio content, best for people who are storytellers and creatives who enjoy audio production, and there are revenue opportunities to this, like offering podcast editing, production, and audio engineering services to businesses, hosting your own podcast and monetizing it through membership, sponsorship, and merchandise. The last business I consider you should do is the business of God. In Luke chapter 2, Jesus speaking, he says that, "Why do you seek me? Don't you know I must be about my Father's business?" Jesus calls the work of God a business. As much as we want to chase the paper and get the money and get financial freedom, the question becomes, why were you created in the first place? Imagine buying a phone and the phone decides how it functions. You call that a malfunction. When the phone acts against instruction, you take that phone to a repairer to fix it. When you were created by God, there was something at the back of his mind. God did not create you as a failed experiment. You were created intentionally because God had a use for you. And because of what he wanted to achieve, he decided to create you and put you in the womb of your mother and bring you forth to this earth. Doing the work of God is not for some people. In Mark chapter 16, it says, "Go into all the world and preach the gospel. What I say to one, I say to all." You have been given an assignment. You're a Christian, you are human, whoever you are given a mandate to do the business of the Father. What is the business of the Father? The Father's business is soul winning. You have an assignment to inspire others, to help them to live where they are, to where they ought to be. You have an assignment to help them get out of addiction, to break free from what has held them down for so many years. And you must find every opportunity to do this business. I've never seen a man that does God's business that God did not help his business. When you do the business of the Father, time, the Father takes interest in your own business. You have an assignment to preach the gospel. He that wins a soul is wise. The moment you begin to win souls, you are doing the business of the Father. Number 2 is to introduce the kingdom of the Father here on earth. Jesus has a kingdom, and that kingdom seeks expression in a 3-dimensional realm. You have an assignment that through your business, through your company, through your career, through your family, through whatever you do, you must introduce the kingdom in that vicinity, that when men get in contact with you, they should have the kingdom experience, and they should say, I've seen someone who is not like the others. So you can't be manipulative in business. You can't be unfair in trading. You can't go the way of greed. You will use every single moment to inspire somebody out there to be better, to be inspirational. The next way to do the Father's business is to serve the need of the kingdom. Look around you. What does God want to achieve? How many kids does God want to get off the street? How many people who are widows does God want to feed? How many people are undereducated that God wants to lift them up to an educational reality? How many are in societies where there's no electricity, no food, no water, and poor living standards, and God wants you to get there? The only reason why God will empower you financially is because He wants you to be a blessing to others. He gave you a gift so that you by your gift can get monetized so as to take care of those He did not give gift or money to. Life is balanced. The only thing that causes imbalance in life is when those that God gave the privileges of access deny to use what they access to help those that God didn't give the privilege of access. Do you understand what I'm saying? After all this implementation, the best business you can do from 2025 is the business of the Father. It has never failed. David did this business and became a king. Abraham did this business and became a father of faith. Noah did this business and became a patriarch. There is no man that did the Father's business, impacted lives, won souls, and changed people's reality that God did not remember. Are you doing the Father's business? King speaking.